a very disappointing result, but what's your reaction overall to the performance, Micky?
I think words, disappointing maybe isn't enough. We have let an awful lot of people down today. Our performance right from the very start was nowhere near what was required in order to try and get something out of the game. I thought we were really poor with the ball today. We never passed it anywhere near enough, or never fought hard enough to find the space in order to try and get on the ball, to try and impact the game. So all over the performance, we were nowhere near him. We were well beaten, which is a really tough thing for a manager to say. So we have to go over it again and find out why, because on the last game that we played on the Tuesday, we competed and ran very hard and did impact on the game, our personality onto the game and what we were good at. But today, all over the pitch, apart from maybe one or two places, we weren't able to get anywhere near that. I'll have a look at it and see what I could do to fix it, if you like. But at this minute in time, all I can say is that we come back in, we comb over it, and we come back in again on Monday, and we work again for another game on Tuesday night. But I'm disappointed, beyond disappointed. So the players, for the performance that we've given, for the fans and for the people who have travelled here today, it wasn't good enough, and we acknowledge that. And we feel for that. As you can see, we didn't want to give up an FA Cup run so easily, but today we just weren't at the races at all, and we will now look for the reasons why.
The confidence of that terrific comeback against Bradford and a really deserved win, and then lost it all today for some reason at all. The first touch, the pass in the moon, Darren one from the side wasn't there today. That was against Bradford. It was
a really technical problem. We looked like we couldn't control and pass a ball or move well enough in order to try and receive the ball or find areas or pockets when we did have the ball. I don't think we strung any passes together at all. We gave away a cheap first goal, which was from our counter attack. We gave the ball away cheaply again and get caught the other way. So a really disappointing performance. I don't know words that do justice better than disappointment. We just weren't at any point threatening in the game. No matter what we tried, we couldn't really get going, and it was just a really poor day.
And despite all the changes you say, just to really change the pattern of play, they were controlling what they wanted to when they wanted to.
Yeah, we never got to people, we never made it difficult for them. Like I say, we never impacted the game in any way with our personalities as players or as people. We just never got gone at all. We tried to fire it up again and by making changes or doing things at half time, but that never impacted it either. Listen, as I keep saying, and I'm gutted for the fans, and I'm devastated the way that we've bowed out of a cup tournament that we take so seriously, so easily. But we'll, like I say, we'll speak with each other, because we're all in it together, or the players and myself, and we will find out why that was, and if we can get the answers to that, then we'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, really important, isn't it, to bounce back on Tuesday, to make sure you're more like the Tranmere we've seen.
Yeah, that's what's bewildering about it. You can't see that coming, and as like I said last week, all the credit to the players for the way they performed on Tuesday night, because it's them that goes out and performs. So you just hope that we can go out and do that again today. We weren't able to do that at any point in the game. All credit to Leyton Orient. I think that they were very much deservedly of going through, and now we'll go back up the motorway, try to find answers to why that we didn't quite meet the fight, and find a way of trying to get through in the FA Cup.
How difficult is it to brush away a poor performance when you've got another game coming on the Tuesday night?
You've got to. Listen, there's no doubt flack will come our way now, and so it should, because we have to try and win games of football. But you've just got to get on with it, comb over what we believe that we could do in order to find a way or find some answers to why we performed like that, and move on and look forward to Tuesday now and try and look more like ourselves again on Tuesday night.
Any injuries out of today's game at all?
We'll probably see now. I haven't really asked, to be honest. I had other stuff that I wanted to speak to them about at the end of the game. But we'll find out on the way back how we're looking for Tuesday.
And I can tell how down you are about this performance compared to Bradford. You know, a lot of soul searching for the players, I think, on the way home as well.
Well, I take full responsibility for as the manager of Tranmere. I hurt for the club, because you know what the club means to me, and when we don't perform like that, I feel like we've let people down, and I don't want to do that, because that's not what I'm about. So, but like I always do, I will get on with it, find the fire again for next week, for when we come back in again, and we will go again. We will speak to the players about what we felt, that how they disappointed us in certain parts of the performance, and we will make sure that they know about that, and we will be working hard to make sure that it doesn't happen too often or even again. So that's all we can do now.